pay my father for 1 year now, right? And you have forgotten that he has a barrister in his house.
Oga landlord, please, I'm begging you, give me one more chance. Please, I promise to pay up. I ain't going to do all condition make refuse Jibendia. Please.
Ikemba, or whatever you call yourself. Please, leave my house. I know all those your charms has expired today.
There is no charm around here, Oga landlord. All I'm pleading for is more time. I promise to pay my rent, please.
Oga landlord, please give him one more chance. Eh? I am sure he will pay. You know the condition of this country. Things are very hard. And this young man here, if he had it...
Stop telling me that. Close your mouth. Do you know your plans? Do you know if people want to claim my property?
Daddy, please just stop. You know I don't like it when you shout. I am going to pick it up from here, okay? And you, mister, I believe you know my office. I would like to see you first thing tomorrow morning. You won't like to get to the wrong side of me. Daddy, please let's go.
But let him leave my house. I don't want to see him here again in my compound. Let him leave.
Say it's okay, let's go.
Ikemba, 1 year. 1 whole year. Well, I'll advise you to look for a means, or just anyhow, and pay up this money.
My son, Joseph. I can see you are already getting ready for the meeting.
Yes, we want to arrange everywhere.
That's good. That's good. What about your elder brother, Patrick?
Okay. Whatever she has, he said he wants to go and buy something. We'll be here any moment.
I don't want to hear that word. What of how did you call Florence?
Florence? Ububa come here on her phone. She says she's close. She's at Afajala.
Almost very close.
She'll be here any moment now.
It's all right. Let me run along.
Uncle? Where are you going? I thought you have come for the meeting.
Yes, I'm for the meeting.
No. Come and sit down now.
I decided to come and make sure that everything is in place. So let me now go and call the elders. I don't want any of them to be late. Okay. So, come if I could you know go? Go back.
Dim Mama, calm down. Calm down. Come.
Okay. She go see me wagon one. She want to show me that you're a strong woman. Manange yiglo. Odogu bodogu. Odogu bodogu. Ada bata kono odogu no safia.
Mom. Just like we discussed earlier, okay? I want you to be mindful of whatever you are going to say in this meeting. You know you're hot-tempered, okay? Especially when it comes to your elder brother. Be careful whatever you're going to say, please. It's not when you get there now, you start shouting and start screaming. Please.
You've started now. I already told you I will try. Eh?
Are you
What
sure?
is I will try. Where's Mama?
She's at the backyard wrapping fufu.
Wrapping fufu? Okay.
My elders.
Hold it. Hold it. The elders have nothing to say in this matter. This is my house. I am the jobber in this house. And a woman cannot call for a meeting without the consent or the first son in this house. That will never happen. I am the first son, and I will decide what's happened in this house.
My friend, get away you there. Get away you there. Elder brother, Patrick. This house that was built by my late caring and loving brother. Here's your house. All the years you were a billionaire, a block. You remember that block? The elders. This man, Patrick. Take away your time.
Patrick.
Come on, get away you there.
Patrick. I think you are going too fast. Listen, your late father's brother, the other is here. As far as I'm concerned, he's the head of this family.
Objection. Objection, Dioba, objection. Listen, we gathered here because of my late brother, and I will decide when to bury him and no one else.
I called for this meeting because I want to know why my husband, who died 2 years ago, hasn't been put to rest. I also want to know why my husband is in an unknown mortuary. Please, my husbands, I want my late husband to be buried.
I will decide that.
Then decide it now. Patrick, decide it now. Is that not why we are here, my elders? Is that not why we are here? My friend, decide I bury Lego Omugo.
When to make the decision is none of your business.
Yeah, Patrick. So it is your plan, Okwaya? It is your plan. You want this meeting to be cancelled. Then, Patrick, you want this meeting to be cancelled. You want the transport, the time and energy and money that Anti-Flow spent all the way from the city to this village to be useless. It will not work for you. This meeting must go on. Theodore, talk what day, Patrick. What do you have to say?
My son, I'm just surprised.
Yeah?
I'm surprised.
Oh, you're surprised?
Yes, I'm surprised.
My elders, you have seen it. You have seen it. It's not that he doesn't have anything to say. Oh, he's scared of the Patrick here. He's not scared of this.
Joseph, shut up!
Of course, shut up.
Shut up!
You are scared of this.
Shut up,
Patrick.
Huh? Shut up! I'm not scared of him.
You are scared of him.
Listen. Patrick, can you tell us in clear terms why you have decided not to bury your own late brother? Can you tell us?
Yes. Tell us.
What is it?
I will tell you. First, Florence here will swear an oath that she's not responsible for the death of my brother and his son. Second, Florencia will swear an oath that she's not responsible for my downfall and downfall of this idiot here who traveled to South Africa and came back with nothing.
She is not, oh, she is not. I know who ate my business spiritually, and that person is here.
How come Florence became so rich? Super rich after the death of my brother and his son. I'm Mwabu multi-billionaire. Agabuchonwan Kambu na mem market. Ono na Zora Kambu na mem market. Me, Patrick Kobasi, Okem Madu, became poor overnight. Even my brother here, his business crashed and he became poor. So poor that he has got 5 naira, even 5 kobo in his pocket as he sits.
Is it your poverty? There, Patrick, is it your poverty? Is it your downfall? Do not involve me in this your nonsense you're saying, no. Don't involve me there, Patrick. My elders, want to look at this man. Want to look at this stingy ritualist. There, Patrick, we must forge ahead.
Do you know your problem? You have been bewitched.
You have been bewitched.
You have been bewitched.
You have been bewitched.
Florence, I put you in between Haigede. Look at you. She has bewitched you.
Bewitched.
Look at your life.
You look at your own.
You can never be responsible in
You
this
are
life
responsible.
again. Look at your life. Look at how you are looking. You a fool.
You a fool.
What are you going to know, Okolo? I am trying to bring you out of poverty. Look at you. You don't want to be useful to your life. Look at your body. Because you have brocos.
I know that is your plan.
You have brocos. And you think that having brocos is what makes you a man. You can never be a man. You can never be a man. Be useful to yourself. Be useful to yourself.
Let me deal with this man.
Who do they deal with you? If I wave you like this, I wave you to an evil forest.
Who do you think you are there, Patrick? I'm talking to you. Who do you think you are? Who you think I'm afraid of you? I'm talking to you, my friend. Where do you think you're going to? You think I'm afraid of you? You think I'm afraid of you? Look, let me tell you. You must provide my brother's corpse. In fact, you must show me his corpse. Never come and bury him here. What nonsense is this? Who gave you such right? There, Patrick.
Joseph, you dare challenge me. Joseph, you look me in the eyes and you have the guts to challenge me. So because of the little tips that Florence is giving to you, you think you've grown wings, enough wings to challenge me in this house.
Get away, you dear.
Dear Patrick, please forgive him, okay?
My friend, where do you think you're going to? Where do you think you're going to? You must provide that course. You must provide the course.
Dear Patrick, please forgive him, please, okay?
Joseph, Joseph,
Get away.
Joseph.
Get away, you're begging him. What can you do to me? What can you do there, Patrick? Look, let me tell you. The Bible has commanded me, Muajo, to suffer the witch not to live. I will frustrate you in this compound, though. Okay, from compound that I will frustrate you until you bring out my brother's cup. Let us bury him. What is the meaning of this, What nonsense is this one? Anybody that challenges you in this family will go from top to bottom. From top to bottom. Look at me. You have reduced me to nothing. Look at me now. I'm already at the bottom. I am not scared again. Where else do you want to take me to? I am at the bottom. You come and meet me here. Idiot. You just useless everybody. You reduce me to nothing. I practically almost beg for bread to eat. What else can you do to me? Dear Patrick, evil man, what can you do to me?
So you look me in the eyes, Joseph, and you call me evil man. Joseph, unge gosi gifenjebolo evil man. Joseph, unge gosi gifenjebolo evil man.
Get away, you there.
Nga bogyoku. Nga bogyoku, Joseph. Unge gosi gifenjebolo evil man.
You cannot yell at me. You cannot yell at me. You can't take the blue black in the image. Hey, evil man. Mama,
Joe, Patrick, you people will not allow me to drink and drop cup in this house. You are gradually turning this house into a house of commotion.
Mama. Please,
what is it?
Talk to this.
Always fighting. Always fighting.
If one banshia molonya extra plate no. This unfortunate child you gave birth to on your way to the market now has the guts to look into my eyes and talk to me the way he likes.
Patrick.
I will throw you into an evil forest.
Get away, you there. You cannot do anything. Mama, Habaka. Kevo. Look, you cannot do it. You think I'm afraid of you?
Oh.
You think I'm afraid of you?
You think because you have brocons, you can impregnate a woman, you feel you cannot talk to me?
Yes.
Get you into an evil forest. If you brocons, you got analogy.
Now get away there. Get away there. Idiot. Oh, Sunday school teacher.
Stop.
Let me deal with him.
What is wrong with you, Dim?
Poverty ritualist.
What is wrong with you?
Mama, leave me alone. What is this? Wait. Keep quiet for him. He's doing rubbish. What else can he do? Look, he has killed you.
Can you calm down?
Oh!
Can you calm down?
This man name rubbish.
Learn to control your temper. Please. He's your older brother. Learn to control your temper.
Stop telling me that. Stop telling me to control my temper. What is this? No. What else can he do? He has killed the only support you have in this family. He has killed the person. What else can he do to me? Look, Patrick must provide that cause for me. I must believe my brother. What nonsense is this one? Look, Mama, what's the meaning of this now? Mama, what's the meaning of why are you crying? Mama, why are you crying? Look, if you cry, I will go there and kill him. I will just go there and kill him now. Stop this cry because who are you crying for? Ode Patrick. That one man not chicken and crying for.
Mr. Waltz, please. I beg you. Just give me this contract. I am going to handle it perfectly. I promise I'm not going to fail you, okay? Please.
That was exactly what your father told me. But he failed. In fact, I lost virtually all my clients. You see why I am really scared of gambling this one right now with you.
Mr. Wells, I want you to understand that the era of my father has gone. I promise you, I am the one in charge here. I am going to do it well. I've even sent the samples on your phone. Just take a look at them. It's very okay. Please, Mr. Wells. I've been asking you this for almost a year now. Please.
Miss Sioma, I am done with this. I am done.
Mr. Wells, please. I need this. I can do it. I can do this thing. Please, just give it to... Who are you and how dare you barge into my office like that?
I'm one of your father's tenants. The one that is owing 1 year rent.
Oh, really? And that's why you have to barge into my office? Really? Get out.
Sorry.
I say out!
I'm sorry, ma'am. There was no one at the reception.
Get out.
Thank you.
Out!
Excuse me. Miss Sioma, calm down. Take it easy on him. Times are hard. Young man, why haven't you paid your house rent?
Family problems, sir.
Mr. Wall, did you hear that? Mr. Man, if you don't have money, vacate and go to the streets where people like you belong.
It's okay. I will take care of it.
Mr. Wealth?
Yes, I will take care of it. Young man, what is your name?
Ikemba Obasi.
Ikemba Obasi, wow, nice name. You work here?
No, sir.
As a matter of fact, this young man has found favor in my eyes. And because of that, I will renew the contract.
Mr. Wealth, you're being serious right now?
Yes. I like his composure. It's calm.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. I think I'll work with your template now.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wealth. Thank you. Okay. I'm so happy today. All right. Here. For you. For me. Okay. Cheers. What's wrong?
I'm not the drinking type.
Oh, please, don't give me that. Not today. I'm in my happy mood. Don't give me that drink up. I got a contract today all because of you. This company got a huge contract today, all because of you. Please, just have this drink, okay? Drink. Just drink.
Thank you very much, man.
Oh, please.
But I'm not in the mood of drinking.
First, let's start from there. Stop calling me ma. My name is Isioma. Call me Isioma, okay?
Alright. Sorry. Alright, Isioma.
Thank you. Isioma will be better. I don't need that ma. Okay. Let's go for lunch. Since you don't want to drink, we can have lunch together. How about that? Let's go. Up. Let's go.
I'm full, man.
You don't want to drink? You don't want food? What do you want? I want to make you happy because you really made me happy today. What do you want? Just tell me.
Flores, my loyal servant. Yes, great mother. I saw everything. But you are protected by the great horns of Ishaka. Thank you, great mother. You will take that oath, and nothing will happen to you. For you are jealously protected by the great horns of Ishaka, the giver of wealth and power, the protector and giver of life. As it pleases you, great mother. Great horn of Ishaka. Asha, Ashalam. 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 Great horn of Ishaka. Asha, Ashalam.
My palm.
Yes, I know it's your palm. I want to see a friend of mine. We'll be back very soon.
Joseph! What is my business with you? Want to see a friend of yours? A friend bought my pants slippers and asked him want to see a friend of yours. Don't you know where they're selling it? Eh? Many police or sassy for there. Have them go out and hustle and buy your own pants slippers and ask him want to do it.
Di mama.
Yeah. Don't put your mouth in this, so don't put your mouth in my slippers.
Joseph, are you asking me to remove my legs from your palm slippers?
Yes, sir! Papa.
Have you forgotten so soon? In case you've forgotten, let me refresh your memory. The first ever keto sandals you wore in your entire life when you were in the primary school, I, Patrick, bought it for you. Have you forgotten?
This is not keto. This is spam. I bought it with my money. Eh? Papa. My friend, my friend, slippers. Slippers, you're going to see your friend. I want to call again. Slippers in your church on Sunday. You want to go and see your friend. See who your friend go. You want to get it. You will never get it with my pants slippers.
Dear Patrick, please, I'm sorry on behalf of my husband. There is this palm slippers my brother sent to me. I'm sure it's going to be your size. Let me get it for you, okay?
What kind of life is this? Odogwu Dikeh. Behold me, Chief Patrick. Onwanetilo Kembo. Hey! Has been reduced to nothing, to the extent of carrying blocks. Huh? Look at one bench here. A fulefu of a boy, simple because of footwear. Footwear. Can you do? Can you put that? That idiot insulted me. Fulefu that my mother gave birth to on her way to the market on a broad daylight. When you're born, I had the guts to insult me on 180 Laura. Or what blocks? I'll carry blocks. Manya Diva. Or blocks? I will carry the blocks. I will raise little money. And I will buy the slippers.
Patrick.
Maz.
My question is very simple. Are you really sure of what you're talking about? It's a capital accusation.
Mazi, I am very, very sure. All I am saying is that Florence must swear. Mazi Tudor, are you not surprised the way me, Patrick or Bash, or 180 Laura, are you not surprised how I am looking? You can't even put your hands in my pocket, not even 5 naira. How?
Abiananka, Patrick. I am yet to recover from the shock on how you and your brother Joseph crashed to nothing in this village.
And suddenly she became rich. 10 times richer than her husband, even when he was alive. Uncle, how can you explain that? Not someone like me, Uncle. The handwriting is boldly written on the wall. Uncle, she must swear. Why is it anytime we talk about this swearing, she will just stand up and leave? Uncle, I have to tell you this. Florence killed my brother and her son. Uncle, I am aware of that. No go do Odogwu Dikeh. Kulisia go. Odogwu Dikeh na main market. Can this woman reduce the Odogwu na Akwaka na village?
Strange. Totally strange. But she claims she got her word genuinely from her. What your words?
Lies. Asiocha, onyekoga call it fafo. Asiocha, Uncle, I'm a Mayformer. Whatever she does, Uncle, I know it better than we were there together. Till today, Uncle, I am still there. I can never fall. Uncle, what I'm trying to say is that come and team up with me. Come on, I get all together. Let's make her to swear. Let's come together and force her to swear.
Patrick.
Uncle.
Patrick.
Mazi.
I heard you perfectly well. Mano wuri ifa ne open ano tupu eri ano.
But the problem is, I don't know how to get that if we live of a boy called Joseph. I don't know if I call him my brother or not because he doesn't reason like me. His brain is not sharp like my brain. Along the road, together. The only problem I have right now is how to get him partner with me. The government is a partner together. So we'll fight this cause together and win it.
It's all right, like I said, Patrick. I intend to have a meeting between you and your brother Joseph. To resolve this, all that. But meanwhile, think.
I am thinking.
Patrick.
I am thinking.
Think.
I am thinking.
Let me run along.
One, whatever. Let me go back.
You're not sleeping. Are you okay? Is my baby kicking you? Are you having pains?
No.
And why are you not sleeping now? You know I don't like disturbance like this. Each time I come back from my Sunday school teaching, I'm always like very tired. What is it?
Dim. I don't like the way you treat your elder brother. I'm serious, I don't like it. Somehow it kills my spirit.
Is that why you're not sleeping?
Yes.
You don't know that man. You see that man you call my elder brother? Patrick. You don't know him. I know him very, very well. You are new in this family.
Or is it because he's now poor?
I was rich too before now. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten that I was very rich? I was very, very rich. I was doing well. He reduced me to nothing. He reduced me to ordinary Sunday school teacher.
It's not true.
Okay. Odimgbe. Chinyere. Henceforth, I don't want you to ever give him anything again in this house. No food, not even a cup of water.
Eh?
I mean everything I have told you. No food, no penny, not even water. Chinyere, this is a serious caution and a first-hand warning. Don't dare me.
This is not fair. It's not fair. Nobody knows tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Monday. No, it's Monday.
Joseph. So you no longer respect or greet me in this house anymore?
Hey, Patrick. Didn't you go to school? Didn't they tell you in the school that sanitation is not love? Greeting or love?
Where's my own tea and bread? Joseph, the weather is cold, it's raining. Obviously, you know I am feeling cold. Where is my own tea and bread?
Senior brother. Even this bread has more shame than you. Yeah, I will go out and hustle, and come back and feed you, quiet.
You will balance and eat. Even after my Sunday school teaching in church, I will come back and do everything in this house. Even my pregnant wife will cook for you. You go, Dikeh Patrick. You will balance and eat the food.
How do you mean?
Where is your wife? Eh? Where are your children? They've all abandoned you. They've left you. You want my wife to come and serve you. The very day she will try it in this house, the day she will use my money to feed in this house, that very day, she will pack her things and go back. What is it? What nonsense? I can go my tea in peace. I can Dikeh Patrick.
I see. No problem. Ọkụkọ si na mkpali ga-adị ebe sichara woli isi enye ụmụazị talisie ya. Mkpali ga-adị no?
Even the Okuko will not come here and beg me for tea and bread. They would, are you not seeing the Okuko? They will go out and they will fend for themselves. They will be hustling for themselves. You are here begging me tea and bread with alacrity. Your Okuko hustle for their food. Yeah, but please go and hustle for your food. Go and fend for yourself. Okoli man. Yeah. Your juju has paid you. Why do you come and hit it on me? Give my babu go there. Onyembu. You know, allow me to do my thing, please. Another guy, watch that occultic man. That occultic man, he eats my sweat. The next time you try this nonsense, the next time you give that occultic man anything from my sweat, that very day, I will beat you into coma before bundling you back to your father's house. Or come do more regional earlier. Idiot. In a year, my friend, come on, will you zoo inside? I'm not here. This occultic man. You this occultic man. I'll go for that corpse. One day in this house, that corpse will trouble you. Or it will trouble you. We'll all sit down and watch you. Then we're going to call. You will start manifesting. You start manifesting. I'll go for in a yacht. You're going at it. Just a woman knows in a yacht. Then what is going?
The time has come when I have to kill this Efulefu boy. When I have to kill this Agafu.
Sharp guy. Sharp shooter. Oh boy. Now man, you be wait. So you try to let me know say you and you mean say you and Isioma crash together inside your room?
Peter, calm down. I can't even explain how it happened. There was no affection, no feelings. It just happened like that.
Okay, calm down, Joe. Calm down, make I hear word. No affection. You talk like this, you don't enjoy her. Oga, affection or no affection, the matter be say you don't break record. You know you jam so. So all this shakara way, all this way she dey run do up and down for this compound, you don't even see her face. You don't even look Uche face. Na 2 seconds, mama has spread for you. You raw enter her.
You don't understand what I'm saying. It wasn't planned. After our outing, she kissed me. Like play, we ended up in my room.
Chai. Baba, you dey tear my medulla. You dey bust my head. Wait. From kissing in the car. 2 seconds, mama don't land for bed. Spread everything for you. Chai. I must say, you must have given her some wonderful kiss. So, as it don't be like this now, that means you won't be paying rent with us now. Oh boy, you don't break record, though. You know record when you break, so? The first tenant to old landlord. And still cable the landlord daughter join. Don't be loud, oh. I don't be that name. My guy. Don't worry. That God will run out for you, eh? He go run out for me. Now here all of us dey now. And I hear say landlord get 2 daughters.
Peter! Be serious.
Came back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what happened last night. I'm sorry for kissing you. I really went out of proportion. I'm sorry.
I understand.
Well, thank God your girl didn't come home last night. If not, I don't know what would have happened.
I have no girlfriend. And I don't intend having one.
But it's a choice actually. Yes, it's a choice to have a girlfriend or not. It's actually a choice. Okay, I'm offering you a job as a supervisor in this company. The offer comes with a free apartment. You can move in immediately. You can start immediately.
Thank you very much, but I have to think about it.
Think about it? I'm offering you a job, you're thinking about it. Come on! This kind of offer comes from the moon. You don't have to think about it. Just start immediately. Move in immediately. Okay?
I have to be on my way now.
What kind of guy is this? I'm giving you a mouth-watering job and you're rejecting it? Really? Are you sure he's okay? Are you sure? Are you sure he's all right?
Patrick is a strong force in that family we need to deal with. We need to deal with him. How can he hide my brother's corpse and still stand that he will not be buried?
You know, they say a child that wants to dance to the tune of Ikene should have the strength and might to finish it till the end. Patrick says he wants to deny me the right to bury my husband. Right? But I ask you to calm down.
The worst of it all is the elders. They are quiet about this matter.
Oh, well, that is because I allowed him to buy their conscience with his old money. But it's just a matter of time. I would make him understand that there is a difference between old money and new money.
Now you're talking at Flo. He doesn't know that new money, she meant. Old money, she. But Auntie Flo, we need to gang up. We need to gang up and deal with him. We need to deal with him. I am restless.
Calm down. Take it easy. I will be coming to the village very soon. My husband must be buried this time. Enjoy yourself. What is wrong with you?
How long have you been standing here?
For a while now. I heard you screaming. I had to come out of the room. You were asking someone to leave your wife alone. Who was that?
Patrick. Patrick, he masqueraded himself to attack my pregnant wife.
You have to leave that village. That compound is soiled with so many terrible things. I'll need you to bring your wife here so she can deliver under my care. Egwa Bwegwe Zawai. I need you to be strong enough to bring that idiot to his knees. I need us to be strong enough to win this fight.
Yes. Yes. It's okay.
What is your problem? What is wrong with you? Who are you? How you take this, Seth? How can you boldly reject such a rare offer? Can't you see she's madly in love with you already? God.
That's not my problem, Peter.
It is your problem. Ikemba, as a matter of fact, it is my problem. It is our problem. It is the problem. Ikemba, in this world, all a man needs is money. And when you have money, you have everything. Look at you. See love, see money, see rich man daughter. Ikemba, you must reconsider. You must reconsider.
Peter, I will not reconsider anything.
Ikemba, what they worry you? What did they worry you? Eh? You don't get money. You broke, jobless. You dey own rent. You see they beraga, you see they get pride. You see they booga. Make I play you one cassette. Buga no be for who the old rent to. You dey hear me now, so?
If you know what I really want, you won't be saying all this.
Ikemba, what do you want? What is it that you want? I mean, what exactly do you want, Ikemba? Huh? Welcome, ma. Welcome. My guy, we'll go package later now, eh? May your mind do that thing when I tell you, eh? May you try to reconsider. Eh? We'll go package later now.
What are you doing here?
Well, have you forgotten that this is my father's apartment and I am an attorney to this property?
I will pay my rent this week, as promised.
Oh, come on. Ina, just stop it. Come on. Well, I'm not here for the rent. I'm here to know if you have changed your mind.
My mind is unchangeable.
Why? Why are you hating me? Why are you hating me? Is it because of what happened between us? It came by, you know you're an adult. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? Please forgive me.
Excuse me.
Please don't go, please. Please don't. But I said I'm sorry. I need that baby in your womb. I need that baby to enrich myself. I need that baby!
Mama, this orange is very sweet.
I can see you like it.
Yes. Where did you buy it from?
No. I bought it in the market too. The Hausa man that used to sell in the market sold it to me. What did you do? And it's very sweet like this.
You would have bought more now. If you buy more, then I'll balance you later.
She? Are you alright?
My wife, are you home? I'm going to lick orange with us now. I bought plenty orange. Yeah? I will look for orange.
Are you alright?
Are you okay? Mama, maybe she's in labor. No.
No, now she can't be in labor. This is just 6 months.
When is that if you leave, you called your husband? When is he coming back? You know this small boy, he'll feel that he has arrived to get married to a woman. He got his wife pregnant and traveled to the city. No, purely from one point to another. I don't even know what he's looking for. And he left his wife here.
Why do you see the way you're ranting? We are here now. We are here for her. We are taking care of her. Huh? Are we not taking care of you?
Upe! Mama, I'm beginning to suspect you, Mama. Mama, let it not be what I am thinking, Mama. Now we're going to defend nature.
What are you thinking? Eh? What are you thinking? Are you okay? Or are you missing your husband? Huh? Sure.
I miss my husband.
Hey! Hey!
Don't worry.
I want the husband. Joseph, if you live, I think I'll take one. Hey! I tap on the husband. Eh? Husband.
Don't worry. Oh? Don't worry, my daughter. He will soon come back. I know. It's okay. You can lick orange.
Forget that people live in Abad. Just good for nothing and a useless boy.
Feeling bad. He will
take orange. Keep yourself busy.
Oh?
Dim, you need to come back home. I'm scared of sleeping alone in our room.
But you know I cannot come back now, eh? You know I cannot come back now. Look, Auntie Flo bought some landed property that she wants me to go and supervise. Yes, now, and some other business too. I cannot come back now.
I keep having terrible nightmares. No, 2 days' time is far. You need to come back.
Oh, it's okay, Chi. It's okay. I'll come back. Okay, I'll come back. No problem. You see, you need to learn how to pray. Before you go and sleep in the night, you pray. How can a wife of a Sunday school teacher be having evil dream? Okay, Chi, you know what will happen? You go and sleep in Mama's room before I come back, okay? Go and be sleeping in Mama's room.
Please, just come back. I don't want to sleep alone in our room again, and I don't want to sleep in Mama's room. Please.
Okay, no problem. Go and meet Pastor Frank. Go to Pastor Frank's church. Go there and wait for me. Stay there till I come back. Okay, I promise I'll come back. Okay, I'll come back.
Okay, hold him.
Okay. I'll come back. Okay? Give it to Mama for me.
So, my son, what are you talking about?
Mama, I know what I am saying.
Patrick, you better stop it. I don't want that. Eh? I don't want war in this house anymore. I don't want it. I don't want you to hear this nonsense. I don't want...
So? And what will happen if she hears it? What will happen? Am I lying? I said no. Mama, Joseph nebe Florence on anali mele. Joseph is sleeping with Florence. As simple as ABC.
Feature porn no dey.
Feature again.
Patrick, don't think I'm not happy with you.
What did I do?
Don't think that I'm happy with you. Nemo, are you done?
Yes, Mama.
So when is he coming back?
He's coming back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Hey, I can't wait to see my son.
Then Nata.
The basic can be Patrick. Patrick, what is wrong with you? You don't want to see your brother again or what? Patrick.
Listen, Peter. I will not reciprocate any love. Simple. I won't. Besides, who are you to tell me what to do? Who? My friend, stop touching me, I'm okay.
Ikemba, you are clearly not okay. You are not okay. You need help. You need medical attention. You're not even breathing like a regular sharp guy.
I'm fine. So be it. But stop following me.
But this guy na mugu. Chai. Anyway, I need to help him. It's my neighbor. It's my closest neighbor. I think this guy needs major help. I have to help him. His problem is probably from the village. And he doesn't even know it.
Are you okay? Huh? Chi, are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm fine.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
I'm coming.
Where are you going?
I'm coming. Hey, Patrick! Look, let me warn you. The next time you attack my pregnant wife with that stupid masquerade of yours, it will be your last time on earth. I will forget the fact that I'm a Sunday school teacher. The next time you do it again will be your last time on earth.
Joseph, what is the meaning of this, Joseph? Don't you dare try this again!
Get away, you!
I will destroy you,
Joseph!
Don't even try it again!
I will forget that I'm a Sunday school teacher. I will deal with you. I will kill you. Look, don't jump kill me. Get away, idiot.
You've grown wings, right?
Joseph, Patrick, don't people want to kill me before my time. What have I done to you people?
Look, Joseph, what is going on? Mama, one day, Patrick. Don't you ever attack my pregnant wife again, no? Don't you ever try it again?
You want to bite more than
Joseph, try to walk it here. Joseph, attack my wife again.
Joseph,
How come I can't Sunday school teacher? Walk it here, idiot. Masquerade, walk it here. Huh? Masquerade, what? Huh? Patrick, you are see what I will do to you. How? Huh?
Mama, it's about time I had to let this boy know that I'm his older brother.
Patrick, you don't have to hurt him. He's your younger brother. Your blood.
Mama, witness when you gave birth to that animal on your way to the market. You can't insult me that way.
Patrick, you still have to show him an example of an elder brother you are, not by being violent. Patrick, please, I beg you. If you don't want me to die early, please, I beg you, forgive your brother. I'm pleading on his behalf. Biko, forgive him.
Mama, stay out of this.
Patrick.
Mama, I said stay out of this.
Mama, Patrick is not the problem. Yes, Florence is the masquerade. She's been giving me nightmares every time.
Come. What do you know? What do you know? Look, Patrick and the masquerade, they are the same thing, the same people.
Not true.
Don't interrupt me again. Okay, Nania? Look, Patrick hates me. Patrick hates me. He's only tormenting you just to get at me. Look, I have warned you. Stay away from Patrick or anything that belongs to Patrick. Stay away from it. Well, next week, we are going to the city. We are all going to the city. You stay in Auntie Florence's house until you put to bed.
It's a lie. Never.
It's never.
Somebody that wants to kill my baby, and here you are telling me that I'm going to the
city.
I'm not going.
Keep quiet there.
I am not going anywhere.
What do you know? Who said that?
I'm not going.
Joseph.
It's Florence.
Patrick, come back. Joseph.
What is it?
Joseph.
What is it?
Joseph.
What is it? Why are you calling like that?
Why are you going to try me? Joseph.
Why are you calling like that?
Joseph.
Why are you calling like that?
I can see. Now, Joseph, okay, you flirting more for me.
Why you calling
You want to fight me?
Why are you calling like that?
Go closer. Look, I say now one time I go to Nilo when fella tell you go to one time I tell you go to Nilo when fella tell you go to Nilo. Yeah, come swag on. I can see that Florence are beginning to inflate you, right? But I will deal with you. Trust me, I will deal with you.
Get away, you there. You don't do anything.
Look, talking to me.
Joseph in the Bible was foolish. I am not foolish. I will forget that I'm a Sunday school teacher. Swag on. Yeah.
You see these wings? I will tame them for you.
Come on, back.
I will tame them for you.
Get away, you. Yeah, you see my wife. Patrick, I'm going from my wife. You will not do anything there, Patrick. Come on, get away.
So your people will not allow peace to reign in this house. Hey, Joseph! Joseph!
What is it? I'm even surprised at you.
You're disrespecting your elder brother. He's innocent. It's Florence.
Joseph,
what is your problem?
Joseph,
what is your problem? Mama, it baffles me. You should be concerned about your son that is there to be buried. You see, I'm going for all this charm. This charm there, Patrick, is used on you people. It will never work for me. Let him come and touch my wife again. Mama, that day, I will keep you one side and I'll deal with him. Mama, yes, my sister. And you?
I can see
you. I'm going for a go. Don't worry. Be feeding snake that will feed you one day. Be feeding that python. What is what that one day?
He's innocent.
What that one day?
He's innocent.
I know Pam.
He's not Florence.
You people,
How?
I will take the oath to prove my innocence that I have no hand in the death of my loved ones, my husband and his son, and that I have no hand in the calamities that befell my late husband's brothers. I will swear.
Good. That is exactly what we want.
But if I am proven innocent, I want Patrick here to provide my husband's body so that I can give him a befitting burial.
Never! Never! Not in this family. I am his older brother. I will be the one to bury him. You can never have his corpse. Never!
Patrick. In Hachomo. In Hachom, Patrick. My elders. We have all had her.
Will you keep your mouth shut? Keep quiet! When people that are normal are talking, you do not talk. Keep quiet. I said keep quiet. Sit down there. Look at you. Sit down there. Don't talk. You're an idiot.
Sit down.
Idiot. Sit down.
It's okay. Let me announce this to everybody. Joseph, wear your clothes. It is wrong to go naked in a meeting like this.
My elders, I've been here now before. Look, I am saying this before all of us here. Papa, there, Patrick. Want him to avoid me and my pregnant wife. There, Patrick, avoid more. You people should warn him, please, avoid me and my avoid my pregnant wife.
Elders, are you listening to this animal? This idiot that my mother gave birth to him along Market Road. I listened to him talk in this kind of gathering where elders wearing red caps are talking.
All right. I said all right. The oath taking shall commence in the next Eke Market Day. That is a day after tomorrow.
Good. Settle it then.
I'll go. Antifolo, let us go.
Until that
Until
then, there must be peace here.
Woman rapper.
Let us
go.
Hey,
it's madness. I don't understand again. In the Nigerian one, you have had attack.
Hey,
I love them. So beautiful. Look at this one.
You do? Yes. I specifically brought them out for you. I didn't have use for them anymore, so I decided to bring them to you. And I know it will suit your pregnancy.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my daughter.
Mama, you don't have to thank me. And I hope you like yours as well.
The wrappers are so wonderful. Look at them. Very beautiful. I'm so happy. Thank you. Onye kambo. Onye kambo. Ma boge manwa.
Onye genyem.
Aboge manwa. Aboge manwa.
Onye genyem. Onye genyem.
Contracts, more appointment, more jobs keep coming.
Do you believe in such superstition?
But it is not superstition. Please. It is not. Just the other day we went to an eatery. Blake Oil and Gas called.
The Blake Oil and Gas, I know.
Exactly, Daddy. The one you know. This contract we've been pursuing for years, Daddy. They booked appointments with us.
Are you kidding me?
Daddy, that boy is a blessing to us.
But I've been pondering something about that young man. Up to this moment, my spirit and his has never aligned.
Daddy, please just forget about this thing, Daddy. This particular boy in question, you don't like him. That's why you feel this way. And you know you always embarrass him.
Is that what you think?
Daddy, that is what I know. Just know it, take it or leave it, that boy is good. He is a blessing to us.
Okay, if you say so, let us watch him.
Okay.
Yes, let's keep watching.
Thank you, Daddy. So, it's almost time for lunch, so I have to go.
I'm okay.
Daddy, join me, please. Bills on you.
On you?
Ikemba, come out to solution is here. Come out. Ikemba! Sister Rose.
Jesus Christ, Onyenso. Gerere bosha kata ingezude le bragada. Ema kaluje kete zagada.
Sister Rose! Sister Rose! What was that about? Ikemba! What was that about? Ikemba! Ikemba and Sister Rose. Could it be that Ikemba and Sister Rose have been... I don't want to believe that Ikemba and Sister Rose have... Ikemba!
Is this not the items anti-flow bought for you? Why are you setting them on fire? Gee, I'm asking you, what is wrong with you? Why are you setting them on fire? I'm going to quick. Is something wrong with you?
My tummy.
Mama, can you imagine this girl? Look at the items anti-flow bought for her. She's setting them on fire. Huh? Can you imagine?
Why now? Why would you do a thing like that?
Huh?
Mama, but I told you I don't like that woman. I don't like her.
Hey.
Her plan is to eat my unborn child.
You know what?
Yes, and this is the code. This here is the code.
Where is this nonsense coming from? Mama, can you imagine? Where is this nonsense coming from? Where is this nonsense coming? Mama, if not that I'm a Sunday school teacher, I would have. Look what working now.
Look at her condition. Don't do that.
Mama, I'm the one that placed it there now. Buff way now, idiot.
See, I've always told you that at this stage in your life, you'll be having so many disturbances in your dreams. It is not real.
Mama, please, I don't want to take any chance. I have to avoid her and her gifts until I put to bed. Please.
Ochi, it's not fair, my daughter. It is
Mama,
not
Mama,
fair.
don't worry. It's obvious you're mad, It's obvious something is wrong with you. Gee, something is wrong with you. In a Mama, can you imagine? Don't worry. Gee, don't worry, You come and ask me for money to buy clothes. Don't walk that idiot.
Don't buy for me now. I'd rather go naked.
Buy.
Don't buy.
It is not good. You could have better still give it to somebody or dash it out than burning it. It's not fair. Can't you see? I can see my size is there.
Born.
And then walk and walk. It's not fair.
Why did you burn those items?
Please. No!
Are you okay? Are you okay?
She wants to eat my baby.
Who?
Auntie Florence. Auntie Florence wants to eat my baby.
It's okay. Eh? I understand you're very obsessed with her. It's okay. She doesn't want to eat your baby. Eh? It's okay. Nobody's eating your baby. Nobody's eating our baby.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
So
Auntie Shola will not eat our baby. Hmm?
It's time for us to see the Grand Master with our various requests.
Grandmaster, I am sick and tired of constant humiliation from my kid brother. Please, restore my wealth back to me.
You should be concerned about the oath taking. You know she will fight you to the last, if vindicated.
I have powers to reverse things back. All I ask of you is to restore my wealth. This is too much for me.
Patrick, you defied the law of the great organ. You should be grateful that you are still alive.
Grandmaster, what happened wasn't intentional. It was a mistake.
Don't be a fool. The great organ cannot reverse his rule, nor help you. Use your power wisely, or she will make sure you die. Agogo.
Ojemiri, Gao.
Obilangolo somewhere. Obilangogo. If you call him wizard, that's one a small thing. What if you call him devil? You're not mistaken at all. Obi feleazu. Onyabuego. Money na bi wala. Ega bulon subu. Mana woke jemigo. Obilangogo. If you call him wizard, that's one a small thing. What if you call him devil? You're not mistaken at all. Obi feleazu.
money.
I hope you guys left no traces because that boy is very, very smart. Boss.
Yes, something happened.
What happened?
There's a problem.
What's the problem?
We shot him.
What? You did what? Where? How? Like, it's okay. Did anything happen to him?
He died. He died at the spot.
Hey! Ah! Ah! Ah!
You gave him money and killed him.
Grandmaster, I didn't give him anything. The money is here. Intact and complete. Look at it.
You have broken the 7th rule. Poverty shall be your companion.
The money is here. Complete. He didn't even touch it. He didn't. Look at it.
Dispense from it. Dispense from it. You know the rule. Apply to be alive.
Hey! Hey! Me, G. Patrick, on 180 Laura, back to abject poverty. Hey! Wait, this one! Hey! Where are you? Homie, Chief Patrick Obasi, on 180 Laura and Kembo, crashed to nothing. But I cannot boast of just 1 naira. How? Onyinye ekwensu wotisi bia wolisi. Florence wants to take the oaths. No. I will never be alive to see her take that oath. Never.
Who are you? Ikemba, I want to know who you are. My sister prayer warrior came here the other day. And on the sight of you, she took off and ran away.
Peter, you will never understand.
Then make me understand. Ikemba, I am your neighbor. I am your friend. As a matter of fact, I am your only neighbor. Come on now.
There are things you will never understand. That's just the way it is.
Just the way it is. Are you some sort of deity or some spiritualist? What is going on, my friend?
Excuse me.
This guy. I hope it's not what I'm suspecting. Oh. Sister Rose and Ikemba. What even concern me for this matter, sir? Why? Is this not pork nosing? I beg you, see, anything you want supper, make it supper. No girl take concern me, I go my own.
What is the meaning of this? We had sex just once. Besides, you were the person who forced yourself on me. I am not responsible for this. Go and meet your boyfriend.
Emma, don't dare me. Don't try me at all. Because you would like to get to the wrong side of me.
I do not entertain threats.
For long, I don't have a boyfriend. You are the only person I've slept with recently. So what are you saying? Okay, fine. If you think this is a scam, let's choose any clinic of your choice. Take me there. Let's go and run a test.
That is not the point. I am not ready for this.
I'm not ready either. But abortion is certainly not an option.
Hey! No! Hey!
Patrick! Dear Patrick! I know dear Patrick ate my butter. Mama, I know dear Patrick ate my butter.
It's Florence!
Shut up!
Florence!
What do you know? Mama, dear Patrick, after killing the only helper we have in this family, Obi Wekagi, you killed my own butter, you go come back and meet me in this house. Don't that, Mama. I will kill Patrick here. I will kill him here. I will escort him to hellfire and kill him here before going to heaven. I'm waiting for Patrick. Patrick have the guts to kill my unborn child. Then Patrick, he will come back and meet me here. Patrick will come back and meet me here.
Me, you know, John, I'm very sure. I'm just in that now. She ate my...
I'm very sure. It's my food. Mama, it's Florence.
Don't want me for nobody will
Come back and meet me here. It's Florence! Shut up,
give me Florence!
You come back and meet me here.
It's Florence! It's Florence!
My wife. My dear, wait. See, I don't know that Joseph is getting his worst like this, as in the condition is getting worse every day by day.
Name. Ever since he lost his elder brother, he has been like this. I think it affected his brain.
Hey, I said it. Because Joseph that I know, he was on the school teacher. Acting like this, carrying him. I was scared though.
On one knee.
Scared.
Yeah, I feel for him too. Oh God. Chichi, my friend.
I pity her.
I know why you are here.
I am here to warn you. Let nothing happen to my loyal servant. I repeat, let nothing happen to my loyal servant.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you challenge me, my friend? She stained her hand with blood and she will die.
I will break your carcass into pieces if anything should happen to my loyal servant.
Great woman. Hey! Ike! Orie! Afọ! Nkwọ! Step forward.
Hold it. Maria.
Now say after me. If I, Florence Obasi,
If I, Florence Obasi,
had a hand in the death of my husband and his only son,
had a hand in the death of my husband and his only son,
and if I had a hand in all the atrocities happening in my late husband's family,
and if I had a hand in all the atrocities happening in my late husband's family,
may I not live to see the next day.
may I not live to see the next day.
So shall it be. Now drink.
Drink on.
It has been done.
Yes.
You will sleep in your late husband's bedroom tonight. If you wake up tomorrow morning, then you are innocent. But if otherwise, her body must be thrown into the evil forest with the calabash. Now go. Don't talk to anybody, and nobody shall come into that room. Go. Go. Go.
How dare you? How can you tell me that you got pregnant for a total stranger? Are you out of your mind? A no-do-well tenant? Do you know who you are? Do you know your qualification? A lawyer? You consent so low to open leg for that idiot? Isioma.
Daddy, I'm sorry. Daddy, please, just forgive me. I am so sorry, Daddy. Please.
You should be sorry for yourself. I'm disappointed in you. If not for one thing, I would have killed you here and now. Now listen to me. Make sure you remove that thing from your womb before noon. Else!
It's going to be difficult. I can't remove it. I can't do it, Daddy. Daddy, I'm in love with this guy. I'm in love with him.
What did you just say?
Daddy, I'm in love with him. Please, Daddy, try to understand me.
I am coming. If I come back and I forget you like this, you see what I'll do to you.
Daddy, please, I'm sorry. Please. Daddy, please.
Whoa. Oh boy, don't be for you like this. It don't be for you. Now landlord daughter. Now you impregnate so.
I don't even know what to do as we speak. What happened between me and our landlord's daughter wasn't intentional. Everything happened under the influence of alcohol.
So you are trying to tell me now that it is alcohol that impregnated our landlord's daughter? You are trying to tell me that alcohol came all the way to this compound and then impregnated our landlord's daughter?
Peter, be serious for once.
Okay. But is this what you are going to be telling everybody that asks about this?
Officers, look at the sex offender here. Look at the idiot that impregnated my daughter. Look at him here. I want you to rot in jail. Pick him!
Oga landlord, please, I can explain. Give me time to explain.
Oga landlord, please. I have no hand in this. I have no idea what is going on right now.
Shut up your mouth. So you encourage him to impregnate my daughter so that he will not pay house rent. You, so that you also don't pay house rent.
No, Oga landlord, see, I don't even know this man. Bro, see.
Take him away. You must rot in jail. Move. You are finished. Watch another.
What kind of troubling night is this? Huh? Hey.
So, I rented this apartment for you. Though my father is not well. I know it's quite far from your former apartment. My father didn't know about it. All for you. Do you like it? Why are you like this? You don't smile. You don't laugh. You're not even lively. Please, can you talk to me if there's anything bothering you? You can talk to me.
Where is the restroom? I need to ease myself.
Oh, sure. You can come in.
Do you like the food?
Yes. Thanks.
Okay. In case you need anything, there is food, there is enough drink, and if there's anything at all you need, you can call me, okay? I have to go now.
So you want to leave me here all by myself?
Yes, I have to go to my father's house. I have to leave you. Perhaps you're not married to me, so I have to go.
I will marry you.
Excuse me?
I'm dead serious. I will marry you, but I will not work in your father's company.
Ikemba, I hope you're not saying this because I'm pregnant for you.
Thanks for the meal.
I'll marry you. Thanks for the meal. Just like that?
Yeah? Did she wake up? Did she wake up?
Yes, I did.
Hey! Florence! So, you are innocent?
Yes, she's innocent. I know she's innocent. And I also know that some evil people will be stunned that she woke up. Yes, those Hey, evil people. Hmm?
For years, I have been hated by Patrick. But good thing, the gods of this land vindicated me today. Now you listen to me and listen good. 7 days is all I give to you to get back my husband's corpse. Else, you will dance to a dangerous tune of the spirit.
Bam! Mama! Uncle! You people should not put head in this fight, though. You better clear road. This is Operation Sweep. Onyetisi, Nzaya. Onyetisi, Nzaya. Onyetisi, Nzaya. Onyetisi, Nzaya. Nzaya.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone! You think I'm afraid of you? You think I'm scared of you? You baby eater! I am not afraid of you! What is it? Leave me! If you like deceive everybody in this family, you can never deceive me! You ate my baby! Yes! You will never deceive me! Swear with the greatest deity, leave me alone! Swear with the greatest deity, you can never be innocent! You ate my baby! Yes! And I swear, leave me alone! I
my blood. Witch! Mama, what Chinyere?
Chinyere? Are you referring to me? Did you just call me a baby eater?
Of course, she's referring to you, you witch. I told everyone of you here that this woman here is a witch. You killed my brother. You killed your son. You have been the evil in this house. It's very clear to every one of us. You are the evil we have in this house, Florence.
Really? Is that what you have to say to me? Now you listen to me and listen good. I know what you're up to.
So this is why you're always backing up! Why would you ask that kind of question? Why would you ask? I don't. Look, they're Patrick. I'm going for here. Here, that's family.
Dare me. I told you I will send you to an evil forest.
Get away, you cannot do it.
I will send you to an evil forest. You daring me?
We cannot be distracted.
You are daring me, Joseph.
Get away, you!
Are you an idiot?
I will destroy you. You idiot.
I will destroy you.
Idiot. This is the problem you're creating this family. Let me tell you, we will never be distracted. We will not be distracted. Your time is up. Don't mind this. Look at you. Hey, Chi, don't mind the Patrick. Don't mind the Patrick. Don't mind your home.
Leave me alone.
Biko, don't leave me. Biko, I'm begging Chi, Biko, Biko, don't do this to me. Please, I beg you. Biko.
Joseph, how dare you? How dare you?
Chi, I swear. To God, I swear, I'm innocent. I did not do it. I'm innocent. How can I sleep with my late brother's wife? I did not do it. I did not do it. They particularly said that to get to you. I swear. Biko, don't go. Biko, beg. Biko.
Leave me alone.
Biko. I will kill myself here. I will just die here.
Leave me alone!
Biko.
Leave me alone! Just
I will die here. I will die here. I'm not going anywhere.
Again.
Mama,
what is it? Again.
Mama, I'm leaving this house and I'm leaving for good. Yes, Joseph can go ahead and marry that witch, that baby eater, for all I care. Okay?
My daughter, where are you?
Can you not make it worse?
You're not going anywhere.
Can you not make it worse? Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere.
Just leave me
It's okay. Joe, are you sure you're still a man? See the way you're crying for a woman, you just sit down on the floor.
Well, look at what the Patrick has done me to.
Calm down. We are not finished. People can stand up. So people will come and see you. They will come and see you. Stand up. Yeah, let's go inside. Let's go inside. Hey.
Isioma, I am your father, and you cannot go against my word. Where did you pass the night?
Oh, Dad. Daddy, I went for a conference meeting. By the time we finished, it was late already. I can't come home by that time. So I have to lodge. I'm sorry.
You mean you lodge in a hotel with that thing? That idiot!
Daddy.
And you went and buried him from the police station. Are you mad?
Yes, Father, I admit. I bailed him. Daddy, you went too far. That's not fair. Have you forgotten that I'm carrying his child?
How dare you tell me that? You're boasting of that in my presence. Listen to me. If your mother were to be alive, she would have killed you right here now. And let me warn you, make sure you remove that thing in your womb before the day runs out. Else, you will never see the daylight again in your life.
Daddy, you slapped me.
Yes, I did.
I am sick of this. I am tired. Daddy, I've had it up to here. I am leaving your company. I am done with all this. I will no longer work for you, Daddy. I will not. But you see this baby, this child, I will not remove it. You can beat me. You can hit me, Daddy. I am not going to abort my own baby. I will not do that.
Then, dare me.
You shouldn't have left your father's company like that.
I'm done. I am practically done.
No matter what, he is still your father.
No. Do you know what he asked me to do? My father asked me to abort my own baby. He didn't even care how I feel about it. He didn't even care how I'm going to cope.
I don't support abortion.
That's good to hear. That's good.
So what do we do now?
Yes, I can actually start up my own law firm. I can do something for myself. I can at least for once practice what I've read. I'm tired. I'm tired of running errands for my father, yet he doesn't know my worth. I know I can actually do something for myself. I don't need my dad. I can actually do something for myself. I'm going to hustle without my father. I'm going to hustle. I'll make it. I don't like to talk about it. I just need to be happy. That's all. The Joseph I know really loves you, and he will never, never hurt you. You overreacted, my dear friend.
Did you just say that I overreacted? I overreacted. You don't understand anything. You don't. Do you know what I went through? Do you know? Ngozi, let me ask you. Have you ever carried a baby in your womb? Have you ever carried a baby in your womb?
Okay.
8 months old baby.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Here you are telling me.
Sorry. Okay.
You overreacted.
I won't say it again. I'm sorry. We all know the story. You have to be strong. And you have to be prayerful at the same time. God has a reason for keeping you in that family. Perhaps to liberate your husband and his brother. Please.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
You don't have to be, okay? You don't have to. Come here. I'm sorry. Do take care of yourself. I'll see you tomorrow. It's okay. All right, bye.
Chi, please, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry about everything. Please come back. Okay, I know deep down your heart you still love me. Please come back to us. I beg you. Because
I'm sorry. I can't.
Chi, why? I already told you I am ready to swear. Okay, I'm ready to swear to anything to prove my innocence. Please come back. Don't mind Dear Patrick. Dear Patrick is evil. He's the one behind all the evil happenings. Please.
Joseph, what is wrong with you? Is it that you are too blind to see beyond? What is wrong with you? You know what? I don't want to talk about your family again. Yes.
Chi, please. Please, I beg you. I was expecting by now you would know that Dear Patrick is the one behind all these evil happenings in the family. Chi, please, I cannot afford to lose you. I can't lose everything. Pico.
Stand.
To stand.
Stand.
Chi, please. I'm sorry. Chi, it's me. It's your husband. Oh, quite you come out. Chi, please come back. Don't lose everything. Don't lose everything. I've lost my business. I've lost my caring brother. I've lost my wife. Please come back.
Ojimili Gao Agogo Ojimili Ojimili, Gao, Agogo, Ojimili, Gao, Grandmaster, I summon you. Your royal son comes before you. I summon you, Grandmaster. I need to communicate with you. Agogo, Ojimili, Gao, Agogo, Ojimili, Gao, Agogo, Ojimili, Gao.
Why do you summon me?
Grandmaster, she survived the oath taking.
You already know she will.
People will believe her. She gave me 7 days to provide her husband's corpse. I had just 4 days left.
What do you want?
I want powers. More powers. I want the ball to come back to my court.
When power fails, one must use his God-given wisdom. Patrick, you're supposed to know what to do.
Hey, Pumpkin. You're not sleeping yet? Mama, is something wrong? Okay. I guess there's trouble in paradise. So tell me, what is it?
Mom, are you a baby eater?
Why did you ask that question?
Auntie Chinyere called you a baby eater. Are you a cannibal?
Come here, sweetie. You know Auntie Chinyere just lost her child, right? I think she's a little bit depressed. And there's something I have noticed as well. Auntie Chinyere is obsessed with me. So she could actually say anything. It was a joke. Alright?
What do you mean?
You won't understand. But it's fine, okay? Do you want to sleep here with Mommy or you want to go back to your room?
Don't worry, Mom. I'll go back to my room.
Okay. Off we go then. Okay. So I'll see you in the morning, beautiful. And don't forget to say your prayers.
You must be wise and smart, both physically and spiritually, to understand the mystery of the world. You don't need to ask me questions, you already know the answer.
I need more clarification, Queen Mother.
This is it. He is the imposter. He's trying to distort you from burying your husband. He changes into my image to torment Chinyere. He wants you dead. He sent his force to attack you, but you sent it back to him. Unfortunately, it landed on your co-wife.
Now I see why she called me names.
I see danger. I see great danger. You have to be very vigilant and prepared for what is coming.
What is this? What is happening? Imagine my own daughter not picking my calls. Okay, look at all this bunch of fools I employ in this organization. None of them can manage the affairs of this company. What is happening? I keep losing money and clients on a daily basis. What is this? Not even one of them. Everything centers around my daughter. Just my daughter. I keep losing clients and money on a daily basis. Okay, I will get rid of this. Mr. Wet, I know you will understand me I will get a capable hand to do the job for you. I mean, I will get a professional.
Chief Obi, this is business. I will not risk this any longer. I want you to go to the site. Go see things yourself. They are not perfect. I am parting with your company again.
Mr. Word, please, just give us a little more time. I beg of you, please.
That is the problem. My clients don't give me little time. So, I am withdrawing and I am going to terminate this contract.
Please, you can't do this to me, please. You can't do this to me. Please. I beg of you, please. You can't do this to me, please.
You see, I am very comfortable with your daughter handling things here. Not even you or your new manager. Chief Obi, you need to understand that professionalism is the key to business. And I can only see your daughter in the picture. Not even you, Chief Obi.
Please. Give her, like I said, a little more time, please. To know their detailed location and nothing more. They can marry, there's no problem. But I just want to know their whereabouts. And if you're able to do this for me, I will give you 6 months rent off.
6 months? You go give me 6 months? Full 6 months, I not go pay money? Oga landlord, you see, because you get the way God to the work. I don't know where they deal, to be honest. I don't know where they deal like this. But me, they give you assurance, see, anywhere me they deal for this life, I go remove the common side, safe and sound. Me, they give you full assurance now. You know what's in there? Now God, and I set this compass now. You now Obi, me now Peter. How you see him? No, but that's 6 months. If you like, when maybe 6 months, me they go hide for inside FIR, I go remove the 2 common side. Nothing go happen to my 6 months.
Obilangolo somewhere. Obilangogo. If you call him wizard, that one a small thing. What if you call him devil? You're not mistaken at all. Obi feleazu. Onyabuego. Money na bi wala. Ata. Ega bulon sobu. Chacha. Mana woke jemi go kwa. Obilangogo. If you call him wizard, that one a small thing. What if you call him devil? You're not mistaken at all. Obi feleazu. Onyabuego. I think you have made the money. You don't know one negaga. Money chulaju. Chief Battery go basi. On one problem solver. Your money and your wealth, they're like sea that's never dry. You were already made, but you have broken the rules, the 7 rules of death. The better the lawyer, no mercy. The better the lawyer, Otalegapia, no mercy. Ogeli bishimanu, ogatali bishimanu.
My elders, I called this emergency woman meeting because of the report or complaint brought to me by Joseph, our son here. he came to me and complained that his elder brother, Patrick, accused him of having affairs with their late brother's wife. And that since then, his own wife, Chinyere, left him. So he wants to know how he could prove it. How he managed to know, how he saw it, if he saw him doing such act.
In your jam, I don't come many. Mazi Theodore will have had you. Now, Chief Patrick, over to you.
Ndị ichie ekene m ọnụ nke onye chiri nyazelu. In as much as I don't have evidence to back up what I said, mana anyị bụ okenye, anyị wụrụ anya okenye anyị n'okwu a, anyị afụkwa eziokwu dị na ya. Joseph left his pregnant wife here in the village with Mama and traveled to the city to be with Florence under one roof. And hopefully they slept in the same bed. Joseph here accused me of killing his unborn child. He said that I chased his wife out of this compound. How did I kill his unborn child? Did I kill his unborn child with a knife? How did I chase his wife out of this compound? How? Johnny.
So, Chief Patrick, what you want us, the elders, to believe is that all these your allegations and accusations are based on assumptions.
His own accusations are based on assumptions. All too soon. All equal. All GG Kabalo now. Joseph here accused me that I am the one responsible for his business that crashed. One. He accused me that I killed his unborn child. He accused me that I killed my beloved brother Mfolonanya. He accused me that I killed my brother's son. If Joseph here provides an evidence that I killed, or rather I committed all these atrocities, Monwabu Chief Patrick Obasi, Onwanetiro and Kembo, importer and exporter, I'll bring my own evidence.
Dear Patrick, you don't know why I'm keeping you quiet, oh. You don't know why I'm keeping you calm. Look, I am giving you time to turn away from this your evil deed, so Dear Patrick. Dear Patrick. Dear Patrick. Dear Patrick.
Joseph, I am giving you time to stop sleeping with Florence. Because anytime Galu City, but your body, your clothes, everything about you always smell Florence perfume. Florence perfume.
My elders, heaven and earth knows that I am innocent. I am innocent. Dear Patrick, you hate my peace, so in a Dear Patrick.
The heaven and earth any evidence in our court.
That is enough. We shall talk about that later. Now, Chief Patrick, let me ask you a question. Why have you refused to bury your late brother?
Case the Kadokwana court. The very moment court decides, okay, go ahead and bury your brother, I will bury my brother. It's court that is still holding it.
Unyasi. Dear Patrick, Unyasi, so why are you always full of lies? Why?
Hey! I regret the absence of my late brother here, their father. Hey. If he were to be alive to witness what I'm witnessing today. Oh my God. Yeah. Anyway, Patrick, we were actually told that Ikemba was shot dead by armed robbers. Eh?
Mazi, that was a hearsay now. I am now giving you the real thing. I'm telling you what I know.
Okay. Continue.
Chief Patrick, Let me ask you again. Why have we, the family members, or his kinsmen, restricted from seeing his corpse, at least?
You know, man, if I knows government, I know government, they have processes. You see the problem. You see, they will start from a court of appeal to Supreme Court, from Supreme Court to High Court. You know, this thing I now begin to take years in between. From High Court, you now move to SAN. Usinaka SAN, once you leave the level of SAN, if we now move to what do they even call the other one? Magistrate court. You move to magistrate. From magistrate, can even go to tribunal. From tribunal.
Make sure look at that. Yeah, what can stop? One. Patrick, you know.
You have money. Do you have money? By the way, the point is this. You people are diverting from the point. The point is, let us talk on how he is sleeping with Florence. My late brother. Let's talk about this. That is the point. What is the point?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're just so sweet. I love you.
I love you more.
But, my love, you haven't told me anything about your people. I mean, where you came from, your parents, your siblings. You haven't said anything about them. I know you're the type, you don't talk too much, I know. But I'm your wife. I need to know things about you. Please, my love, just tell me, okay?
Trust me, you will meet my people when the time is right. They can't wait to see you too.
Are you serious?
It's not that important for now.
Why? How do you mean?
We should focus more on our forthcoming baby in your tiny womb.
My tiny womb? Watch yourself, my womb is not tiny.
How do you know?
I know, of course. My womb is not tiny. Don't do that.
Don't you think it's time for us to go and see your father?
Don't spoil this book. I don't like it. Please. I don't want to see my father. Please don't tell me anything about my father.
think you can make a fool of me, I will squeeze life out of you. You think you can convince the elders? Not me. Joseph, I know the enemy I am fighting against. And I will deal with him. I will deal with Patrick.
He has finished my life. He has finished my family. Look at me now. Now. If I remember how I used to have sex that time, when in South Africa, listen now. That is him stupid. That is you need to deal with that man. You need to deal with him. Before
I will face Patrick with my life and the last drop of my blood. I'll face him.
I'll face him. Guacoga funke trobiati.
What's keeping you from burying me?
Just little time. Little time. Just give me a little time. I will bury you. I promise you. I will. Please. Please.
Why have you refused to bury me?
Just give you my word now. Just little time. Just little time. Please. Please. Ikemba.
Why have you refused to bury me?
I'll bury you. I'll bury you. Ikemba, please. No, Ikemba.
Onye ma ga-emewa gị obi onye ma. Onye ma ga-eme gị ncha onye ma. Onye ma ga-eme gị wa onye ma. Onye ma ga-eme gị ihe onye ma. Onye ma ga-emewa gị obi onye ma. Onye ma ga-eme gị wa onye. Are you okay? Huh?
Echenwam. Huh?
Onye?
Echenwam mana ngetigi chaka.
Kedu onye ahụ?
Ngetigi chaka.
Onye dị ha?
Mama, just a bad dream.
You say you're okay, Patty? And you're dreaming in this broad daylight? Eh? Screaming like this? Hey, one more. Eh? Patty?
Mama zukwanike. Mama zugodike. Zuoike, Mama. I am thinking. Eh? Brain nwoke na alụ ọrụ. O nwebe brain m naga. Zuoike.
Patty, Mom, I hope you are okay. Eh? I hope you're okay, my
Mama zugodike. Mama, you are picking beans. Okay, na to beans. Sit down there, Zuoike. Pick your beans in the pig, Mama. My brain is working. Ka brain nwoke alụ ọrụ.
I just hope you are okay.
Mama zugodike pike beans gị. Brain mo na alụ ọrụ.
No problem. Okay. Okay. Onye ma ga-eme gị ihe onye ma. Onye ma ga-eme gị ihe onye ma. Onye ma ga-emewa gị obi onye ma. Onye ma ga-eme gị ncha onye.
Mama, enough. Change that song. Huh? Go egwu, just change that song. I don't want to hear that song. Go egwu.
Wow, Papa. Wow, Papa. Wow, Papa. Wow, Papa. Papa da n'ala ya kụwa. Wow, Papa. Oh, wow, wow, Papa. Wow, Papa. Wow, Papa. Wow, Papa. Wow, Papa. Papa da n'ala ya kụwa. Wow, Papa.
Why not you just end this song? Must you sing?
My daughter, I've been begging you, sending messages across to you for you to come back. Please, that house is very lonely. Very, very lonely without you. In fact, I am lonely. Please, my daughter, I beg you, in the name of God, come back home. Please. Please, my daughter.
What of Joseph?
He's fine. We are all fine. But he traveled to the city.
To be with Florence, I guess.
Hi.
Mama, you know what? You don't have to keep pleading. I've made my decision. I'm not coming back to that house. I'm done with Joseph. I'm done with your family.
Please, my daughter, I beg you in the name of God, please come back home. My BP is very high. Very, very high.
Peter,
The landlord.
are you out of your mind?
No, sir.
I asked you to do something for me. You came here to tell me nonsense, to tell me cock and bull stories, tales of a ghost and what I don't know.
Oga landlord, the way the matter take shock you now, so it take shock me. As I did, so I never still believe my eye. If not be Sister Rose with some kind of man we can't still involve, we can't play me say man, this matter na spiritual. I will not believe her until tomorrow.
You are those people are stupid. You are all mad. Get out of my office.
I begged you to buy me white gari. I don't know why you bought yellow gari. Can't I talk giri giri?
White gari is more expensive than yellow gari. I bought in Gegum Zulu. Mezunde gari ohi.
Yeah. Oh, so this one time that I begged, you could not buy it.
Joseph.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Auntie Flo.
Good afternoon.
Auntie Flo.
Our wife. How are you?
Yeah, fine girl. That's why you people came to visit us today. And you met us well. Pico, let me go inside and get you people more gari. Oh, ne. Bia bia bia. So that you can carry tea and drink tea.
Joseph, you did something wrong. Yes. You want to sell your barber shop without telling me your elder brother. It is wrong. No matter what, you should have informed me. I'm still your elder brother.
Brother, I am sorry. Okay, I'm sorry for not telling you. But whatever I'm doing, or whatever I've done, I am doing it for the family. Brother, I'm tired of this lifestyle. I am ashamed of it. Okay, now I walked in with Chinyere, only to meet you and your wife soaking Gary. The last time Junior, your son, was sick, there was no money, not even a penny to get medications. Your wife had to borrow money from Chinyere. Brother,
I hope all is well. What is going on?
All is not well, no.
Anyways.
There is problem. Joseph wants to sell his barber shop without telling me.
I've sold it already, brother. I have sold it.
Why?
Auntie, I want to travel abroad. Okay, I want to go and hustle there. I want to go and search for the greener pastures there. Look, Auntie, something in me tells me that if I go there, I will make it. I will make it big.
Illegal now, man. Illegal now, man. I suggest we keep pestering De Patrick. Yes, let's keep fasting and praying, hoping that one day God will touch his heart and he will remember us. That's my suggestion.
Brother, I've told you before. De Patrick hates us. He hates this family. There is nothing you can do that will make him change his mind. Okay, even if we fast from now till next year, or call the whole pastors or reverend fathers to talk to him on our behalf, he will still not accept. He will not give you shishi.
Why do you say so?
There is something about this De Patrick's wealth or source of wealth that I don't know. My spirit is not just clear with it. Yes. Look, I promise, when I get to South Africa, I will hustle and I will make it. I will be sending money for you and Auntie Flo to take care of Mama. Please.
If you ask me, I will say you listen to him. He has a point. Let him travel.
Joseph, Dikeh. I am not comfortable with you traveling to South Africa. It have even been on TV. Xenophobia, xenophobia and all that. South Africa, Dikeh, too many shootings there. So I'm not just comfortable with you traveling to South Africa.
Nothing will happen to me. Nothing will happen to me. I will just go there and hustle. Look, there's nothing you will say now that will make me change my mind. I've sold my shop already. I am going to.
Do you know anybody in South Africa, Joseph? Where will you stay? Where will you start from? They shoot a lot there.
How can you be rich and your family members are suffering? Yet you are living a lavish lifestyle. Why?
Ikemba, did you come to my house to yell at me?
I am not yelling at you, Oga. I am telling you the gospel truth. Last week, you collected 2 chieftaincy titles that cost over 10 million naira, but your immediate family members barely feed. We are wallowing in abject poverty. How do we explain that?
The money is my money, Ikemba. You don't look at me, don't talk to me that way. I made my money, you don't know how I made my money. Besides, I am your older brother, so you mind the way you talk to me.
Oga, why can you get it? Say it, can you get it? How do you feel when people say you are rich, yet your people are suffering? How do you feel?
I don't care to know what people think or say about me. The money is my money. I'm more about that Lego. My family has to wait. I will help them in due time.
No problem. Ezego. I'm here to inform you that your younger brother Joseph just sold his barber shop. He wants to travel to South Africa and hustle. And I pray he makes it just to prove the point. Nonsense.
He only sold his shop. So shop here, when the time comes, give one on way, Gila Bamugi. Ila Bamugi, where Batego. It's a Batego easy. Eh? It's a Batego Bungongo Mazi. Suffer, hustle, and make money, Wokem. Or the Rofele Batego.
I think you have made the money. You don't know one negaka. Money jula jua. Chief Patrick Obasi. On one etirola. Problem solver. Your money and your words, we are like sea that's never dry. Obilangolo somewhere. If you call up wizard, that one a small thing. What if you call up devil?
I am not the cause of this thing going on now. I am innocent. Biko.
If your hands are clean, tell your husband, my elder brother, to do the needful. Because he cannot be wealthy while we, his family members, are suffering.
I have talked to him. I have talked to him.
Madam, talk to him at the right time. That time, use that time and talk to him. No, talk to him. Use that time. Use that opportunity. He will hear.
I have talked to him. Even I hate to bear me witness. I have talked to Patrick.
Talk to him at the right time. Use that midnight. Talk to him. He will listen. Look, I don't have 1 naira on me. I don't have 5 naira on me. My elder brother is wealthy. I don't have 5 naira on me. Nonsense. Madam, talk to him. Talk to him.
Ikemba, believe me, I am not the cause of this issue at all.
I will let go on you.
Hey.
It's been 3 years now since Joseph traveled to South Africa. And we've not heard from him. Not even a phone call. I am worried. How are we even sure he's safe?
Yeah. Has he got into being safe? Now, you need to calm down. You think life abroad is easy? But the rock is now. I heard some people go there, they even hustle as much as 20 years before they come back to their family.
I'm not against hustling. Call your people.
Let's just...
Daddy, Mommy!
Okay,
Ade, what is it?
What?
Huh?
Snake!
Chimo! It's again. Where?
Snake, where? Show me, show me! Show me!
I want Chimo!
Lie there. Show me!
Chimo! No! Chimo! Sorry. Mama! He came back! Chimo! Mama, go! I don't know what happened. Junior!
What happened?
Look at me! Hey! Junior! He came back!
is my son? You're welcome. Now, talk to me now. How is he now? How is our son? How is he? So talk to me now.
The venom has eaten deep into his blood, according to the doctor.
How? What did they say we should do? What do we do?
He said we should raise 100,000 naira for treatment and blood transfusion.
Hi. Blood transfusion? No problem. Let's go to the hospital. Let me give him my own blood. He's my son. I can give him my own blood.
Your blood does not match his.
Hi.
Dad, you can take mine.
No, you can't. The only person that can donate blood to him is Patrick.
How? Now, Mr. Guinea. Hey!
Dimoma, my loving husband, Chief Patrick, Wokoma, Nambiko. This is a delicate issue. Please, we need to save Junior. Donate your blood.
And I just told you inside that I'm diabetic.
What we need is your blood, not the illness.
And my blood with his blood will not match. Huh? It will not match.
But you are not the doctor. Besides, you are a general donor, O positive. You and I know that you can donate to him. Okay, fine. Let the doctor speak that himself. If you do not want to donate your blood, give him the money he's asking for. We need to save his son, your nephew. Please, please.
Biamai, did you make any money for me? Do you know how much I suffered to make this money? Do you know? He would have notified me that he wants to force it, then I would have kept money for him. So what does he have? I'll not give them the money. Did you notify me? I'm a dog one easy. In a one check or Guinea.
He came back. He came back.
When you get home, our mother donated blood before. Tell our mother to donate another blood. After all, he is my godson. Gala.
Please don't go. I know you are work. Biko, I promise to fix it. I will search his room this night. I saw him counting huge amounts of money this morning. Yes, and I will bring it to you. Please, don't go. Biko.
I will forever be grateful if you do this.
I will do it, I promise. I will bring the exact amount you want and even add more. Just wait for me at the estate gate. Pretend to be going. Don't go. Una.
Thank you very much.
don't know how much is in here, but I believe it is more than what you want. Just go straight to the hospital.
Thank you very much.
There is no time for this thing. Rush to the hospital. Buy as many pints of blood you can for Junior.
Thank you very much.
Just stand up. Go.
Don't run away. Run away. And you dare open the gate without an order from me? Eh?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Get lost. Get lost from here. Monica! Monica, you tread on the lion's tail. Monica, you want to try me. Yeah, Monica, you have the guts. You have the nerves to give that idiot my money. You want me to go to abject poverty? Makin mara fufun talwe batego. Okay, they committed. Okay, pray, let my boys get him. If they do not get him, I swear, Monica, you will see the other side of me. Huh? Do you think I don't want to help them? Do you think I do not want to help my family? I know what they are going through. I know what they are suffering. I'm a Mafufu Hanata. Do you think I don't want to help them? Okay, go. Okay,
His soul is weeping, his spirit is restless. He came back, he came back,
You're crying. Is there anything the matter? Why are you crying? Please, just talk to me. What's the problem? Have I done anything wrong?
I'm fine.
He's crying. He just shed tears. He can actually cry.
My husband just cried. He just cried.
He's struggling to live, to stay alive again. He came back.
Chika!
So it's true. Eh?
Chika, how did you find my place?
Look at you. You're almost due.
That is not my question. How did you... Please come in, come and sit down. Sit. Chika, how did you find this place?
Come on, girl. We're in a digital world. So, I got your place through Google Map. Hi. Yeah, remember we talked on phone. Since you refused to review your hideout.
Hideout? So you're now a monitoring spirit. Chika, you. Watch yourself, oh.
Where is your man?
Well, he stepped out. He'll be back soon. You're welcome.
Aww. You're pregnant. I'm so happy for you.
Chika, just stop. I don't want to be shy.
Can I touch?
Of course. This
I'm so happy for you.
Bill this auntie, you bill him.
Bill
She
me
has
what?
money. She has money. So baby, what can I offer you?
Anything, my love.
Okay.
I'm so happy to see you.
Likewise.
Girl, your father needs you back in the company. He's dying slowly by the day. You can't mind though.
I knew it, Chika. I knew it. You coming to this house, it's not in vain. I knew it. So you actually came to my house because of my father, right? Huh?
No, I came to see you too. It's been a while. Come on. Okay, fine. You cannot hide forever. Your father have been defeated. You have won. You need to see your father. He is sinking by the day.
It's obvious he sent you. He sent you to me, right?
For more than 1,000 times, he keeps coming to my house, calling me and disturbing me because of you. Come on, girl. Give that man a break. You need to go and resuscitate your father's business. He's sinking by the day. Yes.
Chika, let me ask you. My father is rich, right? He has money. Answer me now. No, there is no a problem. I see no problem here. He should simply go out there, hire people. Look for prominent people that can do his job. He should look for people that know the job. Let them do the job for him. Please, oh, I am happy where I am. I am happily living here. I am very comfortable here. I am not complaining. Leave me alone. Please.
Isioma, if he does, I don't think he'll be needing your service. You need to save your father's life. I think he'll feel better if he hears your voice. Please call him. Please. Please. Call him.
Chika, I don't like this. I don't like this.
Mama, go na piawa mahazo. I'm hungry. Please, give me food.
When is your son coming back?
I don't know. He didn't tell me.
Amaka. Let him remain there for the sake of peace.
Eh?
I'm
inside.
Thank you for the food. Hey! 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 That one.
No.
Mama.
What is it?
Mama.
Huh?
Nothing. I just remembered I forgot my phone at the barbing salon where I went to cut my hair. Huh? The food, no, you can take the food inside. I'll eat when I'm back. Huh?
Are you alright?
Yes, I'm alright, Mama. I'm alright. I'm coming.
He was the one that just said he's hungry now. I brought the food now. He cannot eat it anymore. This my son is living a kind of strange life I don't understand anymore.